Bonjour, I'm Michel Parisot, the Chief Winemaker at Champagne de Vaux. Today, I would like to share with you three important topics in champagne making to understand the style of de Vaux. The word cuvée is often used in our industry by champagne houses to name some of their wines. But the official meaning of cuvée has nothing to do with marketing or branding. This word is originally coming from the pressing stage. Pressing the grapes in champagne is a very important stage for quality reasons and follows very strict rules by the CIVC, the Champagne Organization. To understand how important it is, first we have to remember that the Champagne region is mainly planted with black-skinned grapes, but produce mainly white wines. The Pinot Noir represents roughly 33%, the Meunier and other black grapes 32%, and the last one is Chardonnay, as you have a white grape for 30%. Obviously, when we say black-skinned grapes, it's important to say that only the skin is black, but the pulp is clear, almost transparent. To produce white juice from predominantly black-skinned grapes, we have to run very gently the pressing with a 5 dominant principle. To press immediately after picking to avoid the skin contact, we use a wall cluster pressing mainly with a pneumatic press station. We bring a gentle, gradual increase in pressure to keep a maximum of elegance. We have a low juice extraction to guarantee great freshness, and we always separate the juice into fractions. Three principles also apply to the Chardonnay grapes. The juice extraction is strictly limited to 25.5 hectoliters per 4,000 kilograms of marc. We separate the first pressing juice, the cuvée, representing 20.5 hectoliters, from the second juice, the taille, representing 5 hectoliters. Both juices have quite specific characteristics. The cuvée is the purest juice of the pulp, rich in sugar and acid. This produces wines with great fineness, subtle aromas, a refreshing palate, and good aging potential. The first 50% of the cuvée is called cœur de cuvée, the heart of the cuvée. These first 10 hectoliters of juice per 4,000 kilograms per marc are definitely the best juices to bring the most elegant fineness that we are looking for our collection champagnes. The Solera is a technique for aging wines. This technique is originally coming from Spain, in Andalusia, more precisely. We are definitely a pioneer to have brought this technique in Champagne in the mid of the 90s. The definition of our Solera or perpetual reserve consists in adding each year the still wine, of a new vintage to a tank or barrel with previous years. So the first year in 1995, you can see the tank of Chardonnay of Chouilly. The next year, I took 30% of this Chouilly 1995 to bring it in a blend of QVD, and I topped the tank with new Chouilly 1996. The year after, in 1997, I made the same operation. So I used 30% of the tank and I topped the tank with a new Chouilly of 1997. And like that every year, so for 95 to now. I like this technique because the new vintage wines are bringing freshness to my old reserve wines. It also brings a lot of complexity in my reserve wines, having a mix of many years inside the tank or the barrel. At de Vaux, we currently focus on two Solera. The first is made of Chardonnay from Chouilly, a Grand Cru from the Côte des Blancs. I started this Solera with a 1995 vintage. Today, this tank includes all vintage from 1995 till 2018. I will soon add the 2019 vintage. Our second cellar is made of the blends of our flagship wine, the QVD, that we started with 2002. This cellar is extremely complex since the single blend of our QVD is usually composed of more than 200 wines, 60% from the same vintage and 40% reserve wines. The CAVC rules impose a minimum aging of 15 months for non-vintage champagne and 3 years for vintage. At Deveau, we have built the style of our collection de champagne with a minimum of 5 years for the 75 centiliters and 7 years for the Magnum. This unique approach allows our wines to have an extended time in contact with the yeast. This will develop an extremely complex nose and rich mousse. It will also maintain the flavors for a very long finish. The risk after such a long time on lees for a non-vintage champagne could be the lack of freshness. But they managed to keep a very high level of freshness due to our key parcel selection when we run these vineyards in the most natural respect of sustainability to source the minerality and acidity from deep roots of the wine. When it comes to the fermentation, we have introduced many years ago the combination of malolactic and non-malolactic fermentation. At that time, it was quite unusual, but like both fermentations, since it brings me more flavors and also more freshness from the wines without malolactic. This is another decision which helps our collection de champagne to remain so fresh after more than 5 or 7 years on lease. The Magnum bottle have a double capacity of wine, but keeps the same quantity of air in the neck of the bottle. This means that the evolution of the Magnum is slower than the bottle. The wine will open later for the Magnum. We feel that 2 extra years of aging is perfect for the Magnum. I hope that this presentation was helpful to understand our style and some important topics at Deveau. I hope you will have the opportunity to taste some of our champagne soon. Cheers!